the Vice President of the United States of America, Mr. Dan Quayle.
Mr. Harris, I'm from the council. I've come to collect your poll tax.
Darling, the light.
Oh, sorry.
There we are, Twinkle, your new cat flap. Now let's see if it works. On you go, Puss, through you go.
Well, since the Chernobyl disaster, I have been unable to go anywhere near my sheep. I'm planning to sue the Russian government for ruining my sex life. Ah, bugger it.
Oh, never leave. Oh, no, come back.
It's okay. It's just being friendly.
Hello. This is the Outer Hebrides Broadcasting Corporation calling civilization. More nonsense in a minute, but first it's time for... Royal news, and Princess Anne left Heathrow Airport today to go on another fact-finding mission. Her husband, Mark Phillips, was there to see her off. Politics, and in a major speech today, Paddy Ashdown spoke of how he sees the future for the SDLP. And as the hole in the ozone layer gets worse and worse, we reveal the horrific consequences of the greenhouse effect. Show business, and after many years of surgery under the knife, Scottish entertainer Andy Stewart has finally revealed what doctors have done with his offcuts.
Come in. It's nice to see you. Help yourself, you're looking grand.
Football news, and we have exclusive footage of controversial signing Mo Johnson being welcomed by members of the Glasgow Rangers Football Club. Travel news, and British Rail today proudly unveiled the entrance to the new Channel Tunnel rail link. Cricket, and we've got highlights from today's first test at Wormwood Scrubs. And after months of hiding, author Salman Rushdie is now delighted to be able to walk about in the open. That's all for now. Hey, Kiba!
This is the man who put 1,000,000 on black, and it came up red. This is the man who married a sex kitten, just as she turned into a cat. This is the man who moved into gold, just as the clever money moved out. This is the man who drives a Sinclair C5. How can anyone be that stupid?
Well, well. The famous, or should I say infamous, James Bond.
At your service, soon I hope.
Drink?
Yes, I'll have a...
Martini?
I'm impressed.
I believe you like it shaken.
Yes, but let's have a drink first.
Here you are, Mr. Bond.
Please. All my lovers call me James.
But I've never been your lover.
I hope to rectify that right now.
No, please.
No?
No, I can't. It's the wrong time of the month.
What?
It's the wrong time of the month.
What do you mean? It's never the wrong time of the month for Bond girls. Come on. You're obviously lying. This never happens to James Bond.
Well, it's happened now. Anyway, I don't want to be your lover.
Playing hard to get, eh?
No, I just don't fancy you.
What do you mean? Every woman fancies James Bond.
Well, I don't.
So, in other words, you're a lesbian.
No, I'm not. I just think you're too old.
Don't you watch television? Don't you go to the movies? Young girls are always getting off with old, mature men.
Well, I prefer someone my own age.
So, you prefer boys to men? Listen, honey, my gun's still cocked and loaded. You can do anything with me you can do with a man half my age. Well, except run your fingers through my hair. Listen, miss, what's your name anyway?
Agnes Brown.
Agnes Brown. That's no good. Bond girls always have names like Lay It On Me, Tickle My Fancy, and Goldfinger. There was Pushy galore.
Well, there's none here tonight.
You know, I've had hundreds of lovers, and you're to be special. You're to be number 1,000.
You've really had hundreds of lovers?
Well, not hundreds, not literally. More like, well, none.
None. Why?
Well, you never get anything explicit in James Bond films. All I ever give them is a kiss when I arrive, a wisecrack when I leave, and shot all in between. Anyway, I'll be going now.
Oh, Mr. Bond! I misjudged you. I thought you were an arrogant, insensitive man who simply used women for your own ends. But I was wrong. You're just a pathetic old Burke who can't get his oats.
Oh, don't talk to me, don't talk to me. I'll tell you, I'm never bloody satisfied, did it? Hey, last week it was knickers. Now it's a sideboard. And for what, boy? For what? Eh? So as it can swan about, kidding on it's normal, eh? Oh, I tell you, see women nowadays, I don't know. I mean, maybe you can tell me. Because see mine, all I ever get is, I want this and give me that. See, in the old days, all you ever had to give them was a quick skate around the chalks when they were hanging out the rags. I'll tell you something else, boy. They were happier for it. They loved you for it. Even begged you for more. Not that you ever give them any understanding. No, you don't want to spoil them. Christ, nowadays, you can't even talk to them, you know. It's you know what it was last year? Eh? An orgasm. Eh? Hey, you. He's an orgasm. Me and next door got one. Well, away across the land at arenas and get Lena hers to put your sexual satisfaction to me, lady. Tell you, give it ecstasy once and the next thing you know it'll be, oh, hey, Rab, let us fondle your summit. How was it for you? I just tell her, I say, listen, lady, I have no idea at all how it was for me because I always make a point of going to sleep before we finish. I knew. That was a sideboard. Hey, Rab, I want one of the long john sideboard efforts with all the knobs on, you know. I says, okay. I says, fair enough, I'll nick down the warden want and I'll get you one. I'll tell you this, lady. I'll catch you rubbing beeswax into it and we're finished. There you are. Sideboards. Oh, give us sideboards.
Hey, baby.
Beat it. Beat it.
I was 28 stone, but then I went on this diet and I lost 18 stone in a year. But over the past 4 weeks, I've put 6 stone back on again. It's not my fault. It's glandular. I've got this gland that makes me a greedy bastard.
Sunday, wrote Mr. Kipling, and I discover a distraught young girl weeping in my garden. Tearfully, she explains that the family planning clinic won't prescribe the pill, as she's only 15. That night, I created my new masterpieces. Mr. Kipling's contraceptive sponges, packets of 6. Perfect for every conceivable occasion.
Men, is it? See that. For 15 years, I did everything for that. Cooked, cleaned, changed its straw, the hell whack. Waste of bloody time. I went to a sex therapist, you know. I says, see, where sex is minging. On my honeymoon, I got 1 orgasm. And that was when I got body searched at Glasgow Airport coming back to Alicante. Oh, God. He was a mocket man, too. Oh, really filthy. See, the first time we slept together, we got undressed in the dark, right? I heard this funny noise. I said, what are you doing? Are you eating a packet of crisps? He says, no, I'm taking off my underpants. I thought, Christ, no class. Oh, not like me. Oh, I'm a right yuppie now, all right. I get flung out a wine bar for using bad body language. Oh, it wasn't my fault. It was just frustration, you know. You get fed up being in your jack. I tried going to one of these singles clubs, but it gave me the creeps. Oh, I mean, they try to tell you that there are no meat markets, right? But when they call the joint the Ponderosa, who's kidding who? Oh, and all the men trying to appear that lovable, oh, makes you spew, so it oh, shuffling about with buttons missing off their jackets and scorch marks on their chinos, you know. Just so you'll feel sorry for them and give them a swift podger. Oh. No way, Jose. Go sniff a lamppost.
Ha ha ha!
Would you move? Would you get out of the way? Young man, would you move? You're blocking my path. I am a pensioner. Young lady, can you read? This is for the elderly. Would you get out of the seat, please? Get out of the seat, I said. I'm too old. Seat.
Now, gently but firmly, help the baby along. Good, good, that's it. Now, take hold of the baby gently and firmly. Now, very carefully cut the umbilical cord.
You know, the really lovely thing about being up here in Scotland is, I don't really know how to put this really, but it's just that how very Scottish everything is. I've noticed. No, it's true, because even the people, they're really Scottish. Because they've got the accent, everything, off to a T. It's uncanny. It's great. I'd love to have been Scottish, I really would. No, really, I'd have been very good at it. I would. Firing off outrage letters to the Daily Record. All about the price of crumpets in Aberfeldy tea rooms. I'd have loved it, I would. Never mind the nuclear arms race. What a terrible price to charge for a toddy scone and a wee pot of tea. In England, we're different. We internalise things. If something upsets us in a restaurant, we say nothing. We just go home, sprout an ulcer and blame it all on Bobby Robson. It's a nice arrangement. I like it. Not that I'm saying England's a better place than Scotland. God, no. I wouldn't dare. No, honestly, it isn't. It isn't. No, because after all, a person doesn't have to be in England to get her eyes. Sorry, I was being Scottish again. I've picked up a lot of new expressions that seem to be the norm up here. Poke's another one. Glasgow must be the only city on earth where a shop assistant can say to you, "Would you like a poke, madam?" Without getting arrested. Anyway, it took me quite a while to realise that a poke up here is actually Glasgow slang for a paper bag. Obviously. Of course, it's all semantics. See, I'm up here on business, by the way. I said to my accountant, you know, what should I do? And he says, well, you've got to spend big money fast. So I went to the Glasgow Garden Festival and bought an ice cream. Surprised me, really, because things are otherwise really cheap up here. Really cheap, it's true. People are always coming up to me and saying things like, hey, you, I want to buy an overcoat. Will you lend me 10 pence? Well, I say, of course, here's 20 pence to get me one as well. Anyway, shall I get another Governor Sunrise, please? Go easy on the harpic this time.
guardian angel in heaven, up above the ionosphere. And her job will be to keep us all living in peace or in pieces, my dear. She'll be up there to defend our freedom. And someday, when the pitching gets hard, you can bet she'll strike out for a home run and keep our neighbors' balls out of our yard. Twinkle, twinkle, little satellite, you shine down so bright. Keep your eye on what our good comrades do. They're a real friendly bunch, once even had lunch. And we talked about the weather and the food and the weather and who'd be the next barbecue. I want a man-made ballistic Madonna and the nuclear nativity on high, and a judgment day computed in NASA to take us back to our home in the sky. I want a guardian angel in heaven, up above the ionosphere, and a job will be to keep us all living in peace or in pieces, my dear.
Fine night for it, Hawkins. No moon, no fog. The lighthouse is out of action. There's many a fine shipload of sailor boys been lured to these here rocks.
There be the Clipper now, sir.
Steady with the lantern, Hawkins. These sailor boys is in for a big surprise tonight. Come a load of that!
Ladies, why not send off for this beautiful pendant, a shimmering stone set in 22-karat gold, for the man in your life? Write to Workman's Bottom Offer, P.O. Box, Northampton.
Hi. Tonight, two very special guests. Two genuine superstars from the world of rock. The Bonnie Scots lass who made it from the big time to the even bigger time. From Bells Hill to Bel Air, Miss Sheena Easton.
Hi.
And with her, her mentor and friend, the Purple Rainmaker himself, Prince. Sheena, can I ask you, what kind of effect has Prince had in your life?
Total effect. He has been the influence, yeah? He has forced me to confront my own potential and reevaluate, obliquely appraise my whole evolutionary development within the context of my astral existence. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Prince, what about you? Have any of Sheena's influences rubbed off on you?
I'm bloody sure it has. See that?
Tom, why did you change your dog's name from Rex to Nyrex?
Oh, from Rex to Nyrex?
Yeah.
Ah, well, you see, that's because I've trained it to bury its shit in other people's gardens.
Chucks, it's Scylla here. Oh, we had a lovely audience tonight. Oh, yes. Well, we've got some good news and some bad news for you this week. And the good news is that this is the last in the present series. Yes. And the bad news is we're coming back in the autumn. Yes, but because this is the last programme, we got a very special surprise lined up for you. But first of all, do you remember Sharon from Peckham, who came in? She came in to find her perfect fella. And she picked Paul, and what a gorgeous fella he was, yes. What a gorgeous fella. Well, we sent them out for a night in the town to get some posh nosh. We did, yes. So let's now see how they got on. Well, did you have a good time, Chucks?
Yes, it was marvellous.
Yeah, it was great, yeah.
Oh, that's lovely, so it is. Well, there's one question that we are all dying to know the answer to. Aren't we, ladies and gentlemen, aren't we? Yes. And that is, did you have it off later?
Wait a minute, that's
Yes, we
a bit
did.
like...
Yes, we did.
Oh, that's marvellous, so it is marvellous, yes. Well, Paul, Chuck, it's not over yet, you know. It's not, no. You were brought up in an orphanage, weren't you, Paul?
Oh, no.
Yes. You never knew your mum and dad.
Oh, no.
You never knew your family.
No.
No. Well, we've done some investigating, Paul, we have, yes. And we found out that Sharon is the sister you never knew. Surprise!
Ranko are proud to announce the exclusive Cupboard Under the Sink collection. Yes, available for the first time in one superb dust-gathering accumulation, the Toasted Sandwich Maker. The Facial Steam Bar. They come in big, impressive boxes. They all seem like great ideas. They are all totally useless. Use them once, use them twice, you might even use them 3 times before deciding they were a complete waste of money and put them where they belong, under the sink, never to come out again until you need to take the plug from it. But with the Ranko collection, there's no need, because they come with the plugs already removed. They're Cupboard Under the Sink collection. Available in all good under-sink cupboards everywhere.
The place is full of Freemasons? No. Sorry, that's a secret. I mean, it's a lie. I said secret, but that was a slip of the tongue. Honest.
Listen. Now, you take your foot off the clutch, gently, right?
Okay, Harry, calm down.
No,
Everybody's got to learn to drive sometime. I'll try again.
Stay. Yeah.
Oh, for God's sake, woman!
Got up, looked out of the window, went for a walk in the garden. Tuesday. Got up, looked out of the window, went for a walk in the garden. Wednesday. Got up, looked out of the window, went for a walk in the garden. Thursday. Got up, looked out of the window.
On sale now. There is Rudolph Hess.
Roy watching. It's a national sport. Roy watching. Cures the 9 o'clock blues. Roy watching.
From the bottom up.
Roy watching.
Good news, good news.
They're a big hit in the jungle. They're a big hit in the zoo. They're a big hit all around the world. From Shanghai to Timbuktu. They really can shake. Shake, 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 shake. They really can shake. Shake, 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 shake. Make no mistake. Shake, 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 shake. They really can shake. Shake, 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 shake. Roy watching. Hip, 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 hip. Roy watching. We love to see them touch. Roy watching. More idle hands today. Roy watching. Thank you very much. They're a big hit with the people. They're a big hit with the press. It's a big hit to get a knighthood. If you need a hit, they're the best. They really can shake. Shake, 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 shake. They really can shake. Shake, 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 shake. Make no mistake. Shake, 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 shake. All they ever do is shake. Shake, 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 shake. Come on, give us a break. Shake, 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 shake. All they seem to do is shake. Shake, 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 shake. Watching, 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 watching. Shake, 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 shake. Are you watching?
Hello, I'm Shadwell the poet. I know what you're saying. Why isn't he dead? All the best poets are dead. Well, if it's any consolation, quite a lot of people who've enjoyed my poems in the past are dead now. And I don't feel very well myself, as a matter of fact. In fact, this week my poem is about the doctors, because that's where I went. I went to the doctors, and the first thing that Dr. Cavloino said to me was, Shadwell, do you want to be treated privately? And I said, no. So he examined me in the waiting room. I suppose that's why they call it the community health centre, really. But the other patients were very helpful. I suppose if they're ill, they must know something about medicine. Mr. Pooh thought I'd got bubonic plague, and he kept trying to pour boiling water on my anorak. Mr. Gosainen said that he thought I'd got an inferiority complex, but it don't matter because I'm inferior. Then Dr. Cavloino got very serious and he said, all right, Shadwell, I want you to undress down to your underpants. And it all went very quiet. The only sound was me undoing the safety pins on my cardigan. And then there I was in my pants. And Mr. Greeley said, Shadwell, I think we've seen his pants before, haven't we? And I said, yes, Mr. Greeley, they used to be yours. My mum bought them off you last winter. They're very good pants, wholemeal pants, lots of roughage in them, right? Anyway, then Dr. Cavloino started asking a lot of very serious questions. He said, Shadwell, why aren't your legs moving? Because I'm sitting down. All right, he said, don't get cheeky with me. I'm going to ask you a very serious question now. Shadwell, have you ever thought about taking your own life? No? Well, I think you should. And then he said, well, Shadwell, I'm not going to give you a physical examination because, well, you might have something catching, but is there anything that you want to tell me about before you go? And I said, well, yes, there is one thing. I keep hearing these voices. Voices, yes. What sort of things do they say, Shadwell? Oh, things like, Shadwell, have you made your bed? And, Shadwell, where's that loaf I sent you out for? I see, and tell me, Shadwell, are there other people about when you hear these voices? Yes. Shadwell, what you've got is incurable. You're stupid. Get out. So I wrote this poem on the way home. Hickory dickory doctor, I don't feel very well. Well, an apple a day will keep you away. So why don't you ask a greengrocer for a second opinion?
Next.
Right, that's a bottle of whiskey, a packet of rat scratchings, and this week's takings. Anything else, McBlurty?
No just now, darling. I'll wreck the joint later.
Good afternoon, Mr. Taggart.
Shut up. What's good about it?
Well, look who it is. The laughing policeman. Old Prune Features. Scotland's favourite dick.
Do you enjoy the effects of alcohol, McBurty?
Aye, I do.
Then have a hangover.
Have a drink, Mr. Taggart.
I'm on duty.
All right. There you are. What is it today, then, Mr. Taggart?
A woman cut up pretty bad.
How bad?
We fished her head out of the Clyde this morning.
Oh, that's horrible.
It was. When I looked in the water and saw that pale, rancid, lifeless face, I felt sick.
I'd have thought you'd be used to your own reflection by now.
I was talking about that poor woman's head, McBurty.
Was she dead?
We won't know till we find her body.
Right, so good evening and welcome to the media show tonight. We're going to be taking a peek behind the walls of a large advertising agency. A dog food commercial director who's into bestiality will be taking a peek behind his garden shed. And I'll be offering my usual half-baked pseudo-socialist opinions on things that it's quite obvious I know about. But first, we're going to be looking at the incredible effect that the input of video cassettes into the market is having on Icelandic broadcasting. The elements are going to be...
It's not easy being a horse's ass.
Never has the waiting list for National Health operations been more lengthy. With me is Mr. Glenn Pardo, who has been waiting to have an operation to have his hemorrhoids removed for how long did you say it was now, Mr. Pardo?
25 years. But I'm just off to see the specialist today, and I'm hoping that he'll have some better news for me.
That's about being divorced. See, since me and Flounder Features packed it in, you want to see the crumpet I've had running about this place. All shapes and sizes. I'm having a time of my life. Of course, the trick is knowing where to look. So I hang about the divorce courts a lot, you know. Oh, it's surprising what you can pick up when you catch them when they're vulnerable, you know. Funerals are good. Derby and Joan clubs, they're great too. But they can't run away from you when they've got themselves stuck in these zimmers, like, you know. Oh, but, don't get the wrong idea. I mean, since me and the beast wrapped it in, I've never been to bed with an ugly woman. I've wakened up with a few right in I catch a drink for you, innit? Excuse me, there we go. Wee charisma transplant, you know? Oh, yeah! It's quite appropriate as it happens, because I'm meeting a wee bird later on, you know. Well, she's a nurse. I'll take her out to dinner. Buy her one of the barium meals I was talking about. She goes like a clapper's tail. Oh, she loves it. Oh, I can tell that because she keeps laughing all the way through it, you know. I think it must be her job, you know, living side by side with death like that. Mind you, I was married for 15 years and it certainly never made me laugh. Oh, one wee bonus. See, since I met her, I've never had to buy a condom. She just brings back these surgical gloves. I snip the fingers off them, or slip one on your Pat and Mick, who's to know the difference? The only trouble is it's a hell of a waste, you know. We'll have to fling away 4 every time, because the only ones that'll fit me are the pinkies. Well, here you are. Well, it pays to advertise, eh?
Now then, Mr. Jones, we're quite comfortable there, are we?
Yes, thanks very much.
All we need now is a little quick to send us off to sleep, huh?
Now then. Any car, and I will show you a little. Now, you will like this one, but not a lot.
There was more trouble at Wernan Brothers' West Yorkshire plant today. Our industrial correspondent,
Clive Rose sends this report.
The trouble erupted when a group of non-union workers attempted to pass through the picket line. A meeting of employees planned for this evening has been cancelled following the breakdown of union and management talks.
The French adore, the Piat d'Or.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you a special news report. Hostilities have broken out between East and West following the breakdown of talks this afternoon. A full-scale nuclear strike is on its way to Britain, and the 4-minute warning has been sounded. That's except for viewers in Scotland.
It's coming yet for all that man demand the world shall brothers be for all that.
Thank you very much. Now, if you have all enjoyed your meal, I think we should call on Pipe Major to entertain us with a few tunes.
So here it is then. This is my creative hub. This is where I labour by singing light, which is a quote. Anyway, of course, being a writer means using your own life for material, which is why I'm facing a blank sheet of paper at the moment, because living has never been one of my talents. I was a difficult birth, very difficult. In fact, in the end, they had to get a policeman with a megaphone to shout up at my mother, "Come out, we've got you surrounded." Quite funny. But anyway, the other week, out of sheer bravado, I decided to live. So I went down to the job centre and said, "Look," I said, I want to live. I'm a creative artist. I need to suffer. What can you offer me?" So she said, "Well, there's not much in the suffering line at the moment, but could you work a checkout till at Tesco's?" Well, I said, "What qualifications do I need?" She said, "Well, could you hold up a tin of peas and go, 'Sheila, how much?'" I said, "Give me 1 week and I'll be word perfect." So I dashed straight home and threw myself into the role of checkout operator. I worked on the vacant stare, the love bite necklace, and the art of taking 20 minutes to write "Cheryl till 6" on the back of a cheque. But it was only when I could look up with that special supermarket sneer that starts somewhere down in the cervix area and say, "I'm sorry, but did you know that carrier bags have gone up to 6p? I knew I'd cracked the part. Anyway, it was hell in that supermarket. I went in there a young woman, and I came out a Tammy Wynette fan. I saw things that changed me. Grown men in tears because their wives had put back their M&Ms. Crazed housewives, you know, on the rampage because we'd run out of Mighty White at the weekend. And I lived. But you know something? I'm glad because my humour's deeper now. It's more socially relevant. Listen to this. What's the difference between a supermarket meat pie and a condom? You get more meat in a condom. No, you're right. No, it's still too elitist. No, you're absolutely right. I wish I could be more basic, really.
We'll hear there Prime Minister speaking.
30 years in the business, 10 years we won't forget. Better than Garcia, no sweat.
The ladies not for turning. You turn if you want to.
Better than Britannia, rules the waves of blue. You can't catch her, or make a Thatcher. years in the business, 10 years at the top. If you want to prosper, you got to bump until you drop. Got my mojo working, I put a spell on you. Shake your money maker, or get back in the pew. You can't match her, or make a Thatcher. It's goodbye to him, and goodbye to her. Goodbye to him, and goodbye to him too. And goodbye to him, goodbye to you.
Beating the drum for Britain all over the world.
Look into a crystal for what the future has in store. Will it be 10 years hard labor? Nonsense. Or mega Thatcher once more? You can't catch her, no mega Thatcher. You can't match her, the mega Thatcher.
There's a standard way to finish.
That's all.
That's all.
This is it, Rob. Well, here, this is a hospital.
Oh, look, I'm on it.
Well, no, right, Rob. You're magic. Hey, is anybody here? Shoot! Hey, missus! Shoot!
Yes, can I help you?
Aye. Can you do something for my pal here?
Well, that depends. What's the matter with him?
What's the matter with him? He's got a flu. Some bum stuck an axe in his head. That's what's the matter with him. Look!
All right, just take a seat over there and I'll contact the doctor for you.
Okay, right, Rob. Come on,
You again, Nesbit. I might have known. Every Saturday night it's the same story. How in God's name did that happen?
Well, me and the wife had a wee tiff, you know, and stuck an axe in me.
It was awful lucky, Doctor. Stuck in his brain. And then slowly could have lost an eye there, you know.
Well, you know, Nesbit, people like you disgust me.
Wait a minute. I'm not sitting here listening like to that. Hey, who the hell do you think you're talking to? Hey, you stand there in your white coat with your pockets full of guts and you tell me? Hey, don't you talk to me. You know you've trouble. Hey, you think you're something. Hey, well, I'm here to tell you, boy, you've nothing. There you are. Nothing. Same as him and I. I've been coming here to this outpatient's apartment every Saturday night since you were knee-high and entrail. I get my beer at Agnew's, my fags at Presto's, and my stitches at Southern General. I'll tell you this, sonny boy. I'll tell you this. No more. No way. Hosey. From now on, you boy are scrubbed, there you are. I'll tell you, see that? See that? There you are. My kidneys. Well, you can whistle for it. You're getting nine. Transplant, is it? Transplant. Hey, I'll transplant my boot up your archibald and you'll need more than an enema to get it done. There you are. Come on, Rob. Come on. I'll tell you this for now, boy. From now on, it is booper for me. There you are. And I'll tell you, I'll be speaking to the social worker first thing Monday afternoon.
You'll need to get something done. Your skull's split wide open. It's only the grease in your hair that's holding it together, you know? You better get something done.
You couldn't see your way clear again as a couple of Fensick to the pubs open, could you?
You know,
The exciting thing about being an actor is that you're only one phone call away. Excuse me. Hello? Hello? Yes, 'tis I. Me? Me? Oh, thank you, love, thank you, love, thank you, love me. Oh, that's fantastic. I'm in heaven. Nimini, pimini. Oh, brilliant news. My gyro's ready.
Harry,
What?
does my bottom look all right in this dress?
Aye, you look lovely.
Thanks, dear.
Georgette,
Mm-hmm.
do my bollocks look all right in these trousers?
Oh my God. Look at him.
Okay, pal. It's dead in it. You all right? Oh.
I missed you.
Where's the rest of my doner kebab?
In 1990, Glasgow will be officially designated European City of Culture, and the myth of Scotland as a Brigadoon backwater will finally be dispelled. Or will it? Economics. Could Scotland manage its own affairs, or would it blow the lot on a piss-up? Industry. What is that? Education. Could the system be done gooder? Just 5 of the questions we'll be attempting to answer throughout this new 38-week series, Is Scotland Crap? In the studio with me, a cross-section of Scottish society ready to give their expert views. You may have noticed something unusual about this group of Scots with expert views. That's right, Muriel Gray isn't among them. So, is Scotland crap? Would MD like to take up that point? Yes, you sir, that's funny. No, I can assure you. Yes, you sir.
Yes, yes. Scotland is crap. And having recently completed a PhD on the subject, I know the reason for all Scotland's ills is them bastard English. I've got scientifically proven evidence to substantiate this. 1, they're English. 2, they come from England. 3, they are scum.
Yes, we get the general idea. So what's the solution?
I say we should invade England.
And what would this achieve?
It would wipe the smile off their faces for a start.
I'm afraid I really must disagree.
And why is that?
Well, for a start, I am English. But I've lived here for many years. I married a braw Scotch lad, and both my sons have good Scotch names, Morag and Kirsty. Hello, boys.
Nobody move.
Excuse me, sir.
Shut it, you dunderhead.
I understand you're a police officer.
No, I'm Inspector Taggart. The personification of the macho Scot. Tough, sardonic, and with a face like a well-scalped horse.
So can I take it, Inspector Taggart, that you agree with the popular view of your average Scot as a wee, unkempt, drunken yaff?
Well, that'll be shining bright. You can see blokes like me up and down all over the countryside.
In police stations?
No, in doss houses.
Excuse me.
Yes, ma'am.
I think it's time that some of the women had their say here. I mean, I do think that it's time that we listen to the voice of Scottish women. I mean, just think of all the achievements that Scottish women have made over the last few years. There's things like there's that Well, there was, thing, and, well, wait, one of us won Bob Says Opportunity Knobs. And well done, Brenda, we'd all like to say, I think. So I really feel it's time that Scottish women had their say.
Go on.
Oh, I didn't mean right this minute. I mean...
if I could refer back to my PhD for a moment.
Oh, you and your PhD, I don't believe you even have a PhD.
Of?
From which university?
Burley Special Unit.
Oh, yes, well, that will be right enough to forgive me.
May I speak? May I
Yes,
speak?
of course, sir.
I would just like to say that what's going on here is absolutely outrageous. I mean, I'm bloody furious. I really am. I mean, how can you be so negative about dear old Caledonia?
Negative? I thought we were bumming it up.
Please, please. I happen to love my country. I'm proud to be Scottish. I mean, I adore the Sunday Post. I've got a Scotsman calendar. I'm taking Gaelic at night classes, and furthermore, I have just been measured for my kilt. I love Scotland. My home.
And in which part of Scotland do you live?
Well, I'm actually living in Coolham in Surrey at the minute.
The sweetest thing, what else on earth could ever bring such happiness to everything as was old story?
Andrew. What? You've got your tights on back to front.
There we go. Could you make this the last number, boys? Are all ready?
Product is at work here in this Swedish pine forest. And here in this Norwegian field. Here too, among these Danish cows. Would it surprise you to know that it's a British product? It's one of our biggest exports, yet we hear little about it at home. Acid rain. Doesn't it make you glad you live in Britain and not Sweden, Norway, Denmark, Finland, Iceland?
I started seeing a psychiatrist. Last week was pretty bad, but this week's even worse. Mum, it was. Now, all my life, Mum have told me that I'd been adopted. And then yesterday, she told me the awful truth. I wasn't adopted. She's my real mum. And all those years, she made me go to the orphanage. I was the only one there who went home for dinner. I've never even met my father. He's always been out whenever I've gone home. So, the psychiatrist said, relax, Chardel, and they'll ask you a few questions. Were you bottle fed? Yes, I was. Bottles of lemonade, because there's money back on them, isn't there? Oh, righto. And when did you start talking? Not until I was 12. Actually, that's not true. I started talking when I was 2, but it wasn't until 12 that anybody listened. And then the psychiatrist wanted to know anything I could remember, really. Well, the very first thing that I could remember is just after I was born, when a doctor sat on my head. He thought I was a cushion. Actually, no, I was upside down for the first month. I had a nappy on my head. And he'd look at my bottom and say, oh, you've got his mother's face. Look, he's smiling. Oh, no, he's not. Serves him right. Anyhow, and I can still remember when they'd got it in the right place, Mum changing my nappy. Well, she only did it once, after all. Needed doing, though. And funnily enough, it was immediately after she'd done that I started walking, yeah. Had a bit of trouble with bedwetting, too. The problem was that my bedroom was next door to the bathroom, and, well, after a few drinks, Uncle Denzil just went into the wrong room, really. And you know how children have imaginary friends? I had imaginary friends. Mum would say, Shadel, you think you got lots of friends, don't you? Yes, I do. Well, you haven't. It's all in your imagination. Perhaps she loves me, even if she is my real mum. I remember somebody told her that a vest would keep me nice and warm on cold winter mornings. So, every winter morning, she'd give me a boiled vest for breakfast. Can't remember anything else, really. The psychiatrist said, amnesia. That's right. I remember having amnesia.
She's a working mom, trying to make a living. She's a working mom, doing the best with what she's given. All she is doing the best she can, trying to keep a man happy, trying to look good,
Vivacious,
in her working clothes,
cheerful, outgoing,
charity shops,
vibrant,
where she goes, when she's
sparkle,
shopping to dress up
radiated,
for a quiet night out.
warm and sense of fun.
Oxfam bangles and dangles are what we're talking about. She's a working mom, home building.
Under one
She's
roof.
a working mom, coping with the children. All she is doing the best she can, trying to keep a man happy. If one day they broke up, would she have the strength to carry on? If one day she woke up and found that the magic had gone.
I think I'd probably be inclined to put it down to experience.
Working mom, trying to make a living, just a working mom, doing the best with what she's given. All she is doing the best she can, trying to keep a man happy. She never gets a break. Poor little princess, from the old routine. Poor little duchess, you can feel a heartache. Poor little princess, for a change of scene. Poor little duchess, she'd like to fly away.
Would you lift?
Without a doubt. Poor little princess, golden sunshine and sand is what we're talking about. She's a working mom, home building. She's a working mom, coping with the children. All she is doing the best she can, trying to keep a man happy, trying to keep a old man happy.
I don't anyway.
How was it for you?
Marvellous, darling.
Jeremy Beadle.
Here we go. Yeah, gorgeous, you beautiful thing.
Hello. Welcome to A Guide to Self-Sufficiency. And today, we're talking about energy.
And the good news for all you self-sufficiency freaks is at last you can throw away your messy methane generators.
And you can wave goodbye to your wobbly windmills, because thanks to the work of 2 American scientists, using only the most very basic of equipment, we're now able to create our own nuclear fusion.
Do you think we can really do it, George?
Well, these American folks say that anybody can do it, so I don't think it should be too difficult for the pair of us.
No. Let's get on with it, shall we?
Now, here, wait a wee minute. You're forgetting the first piece of equipment, the most important piece of equipment of all.
Fits that, George.
The fight coats.
What are
the fight coats so to look apart.
Of course. Here we are.
Now then, you're the man with the brains, so I think you should start over, Hick. We'll just have a wee quick looky at the theory.
At the theory. Right then, now. Here we are. Well, that seems perfectly straightforward, Georgie.
Aye. Right. Well, now, the first thing we need is some heavy water. Is that heavy water there, Ken?
It's quite heavy,
Now, heavy water is water which in scientific terminology is heavier than ordinary water. And to make heavy water, we first of all need some ordinary seawater.
Here we are.
Is that the seawater there now?
There we are, there. Hey, George, this was collected fresh from the beach this very morning.
Now, ordinary seawater contains certain elements. Do you think that wee sample there contains anything, Ken?
There's 1 or 2 things floating about.
Now, Fit, would you say to me, if I was to tell you I was going to pass something into that water.
Oh, I'd say we're too late. I'd say we're too late.
Well, I'm going to pass an electric charge through that water, you see. But, of course, that on its own is not sufficient to create nuclear fusion.
Absolutely not, because what you have to do is, first of all, you hit A, accelerate the particles.
And to do that, you have to use what is known in scientific terms as a particle accelerator. Well, I've got mine.
I've got mine.
So, away we go. Now, when you're doing this, you've got to make awful sure to blow and not to suck. Because you could well get a mouthful of accelerated particles. Or maybe something even worse. And we wouldn't want that now, would we? Right, no, I think that's enough now, Ken. All right, now for the big moment. Electrifying the solution. Now, because this is an awfully important experiment, Ken here is going to throw the switch. And I'm going to keep an accurate record on these notes here, right? Now, how is to spell totally incinerated, Ken?
Guy Hamilton, chartered accountant. Andy Rennick, motor mechanic. Robin Galbraith, stupid prick.
And that report from Johannesburg was compiled under the South African government's current reporting.
Happy birthday, dear Robert. Happy birthday to you. There you go, Robert. Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Well, this is a big one. 18, coming of age, a man at last.
We weren't sure what to get you, but you can't go wrong with one of these. A record token.
Oh, no, it's a poll tax voucher. I am fair-sated, so I am up to there with sexual satisfaction. Honest to Christ. See if I have another orgasm. I think I will scream, I kid you not. Because I never realised that ecstasy could be so boring. Well, see, when you're married, right, I mean, you'll kill for a cuddle, won't you? But see, when you're divorced, it's the exact opposite. Nothing but an endless procession of red, slavering faces loading themselves on top of you. All reeking of kudos and all buff naked except for a vest and the obligatory pair of 3 for £1 terry towel and sports socks. You get fed up with it, so you do. In fact, see, when I meet a good-looking fella now, I don't think to myself, oh, I fancy him. I just think, can I be bothered washing the sheets tomorrow? Well, it's amazing how your ardour cools, isn't it? I mean, used to be that when a man took me out for a meal, right, there'd be a wee free song, you know. And we'd sit there making eyes and mentally undressing each other. Christ, nowadays I'm mentally undressed, dressed and phoning my taxi home before I've even got the prawn cocktail down my throat. Because, I mean, what are you going to do with them once you've done the business, eh? You see them again, and then it starts getting serious. They begin sticking you up on pedestals and all that stupid malarkey. I mean, bugger that. It's a rigmarole on, is it? I mean, they're doing in one knee and they're quoting love poetry to you. Well, you're bent double with a pot of yogurt and a pessary because you've been stung for a dose of thrush somewhere along the way. So, that is why I am getting off on the cakes and the sweets these days. You see, I have realised that the psychologists have got it all right. It's no chocolate that's a substitute for sex. It's sex as a substitute for chocolate. I mean, look at this, eh? Maltesers, bounty bars. They came in search of paradise. Nah. That's me finished with sex. I'm turning, what is it you call it? Celibate. Or is it vegan? It's the same thing, really, when you think about it, isn't it? Let's face it. I have yet to meet the man that could measure up to a curly whirly. All the same, we can live in hopes, eh? Easy now, easy. Oh, how was it for you? As well. It's like, see, that's brilliant, isn't it? That'll be good, like for when you want to sleep and you want it. That's good, that. Well, you've got an ashtray in there as well. When it moves. Oh, so I could have a wee sort of sleep in your bed later on, eh? Oh, you've got an ashtray as well. That's quite good, too. Oh, no, it's a... Oh, that'll be the sunlight out here, so you can have a rest. Oh, better read this, eh? Gives me crash or something. Should you require oxygen, push the button above your head.